hello everyone, and welcome back to Despite the Fact podcast today. And today, I do have here my co-host as usual, Cobby, and today we have a guest,
Cobby.
And he is also Cobby. And today we're going to be talking about family values when it comes to the woman and the man. So you guys shouldn't outbeat me because I'm the only woman here.
Yeah, it's true. So all right, set the tone, and then.
So we really want to know what is a man's role in a home or in a marriage or in a relationship? What's a man's role? And then we're gonna dive into a woman's role as well.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. Well, again, thank you guys so much for the invite.
You're welcome.
Nice topic for us to go over, but personally I can only speak to what I've been exposed to and what my experience is. So it might differ from some of your viewers and how they were brought up. But personally, I was brought up in a home that had a mom and a dad, and I got a chance to see my dad's role as well as my mom's role. So because of that, it kind of shaped me as an individual and how I see the world today. So again, this is just my personal beliefs and how I was raised. So I strongly believe a man's role in a relationship or in marriage is to protect, provide for the family. So what I mean by that is that as a man, if I work and I earn money, that money is for the family. If my wife works and she gets money, that's her money. My job is to provide for the family. So I am not too concerned about what my wife is doing with her money. My job is to make sure that the mortgage is paid, electricity is paid, property tax is paid. Everything that to give her peace of mind is taken care of. That is my job. As a man.
Okay.
My wife's job is to make sure that my future children and my kids are brought up the proper way, and she cares for them and she loves for them. That's about it.
That's about it.
For me, that's how I was
So
raised.
that would be like.
Yeah. So okay. So I have a question.
Let me go. So that would be like your wife. Let's say your wife do not need to work, or you mean she also works? So
yeah. So it's funny. I already told my wife, once you give birth, for the next 5-10 years, you're not working.
Oh, okay.
You're staying home.
But
Because
it saves money to daycare. Daycare is expensive.
I was just about to go there.
It's extremely expensive.
The most important asset I have in this world is my children. So help me understand why I want a stranger raising that child. It doesn't reason with me. Okay. So personally, I would prefer my wife to be at home, nurture those children, bring them up to a level whereby we can say, you know what, it makes sense.
Yeah, like when they start a full day school, 5, 6, something like that.
Yeah.
When they start full-time school.
That's how I was brought up.
That's how you want your family.
That's what family values and moral compass is very important to me. So growing up, I was fortunate that my dad and mom were there to instill that in me.
Yeah, so it's because it's your experience that you call it family moral compass.
Yes.
It's what you know.
Yes.
But the definition of moral compass can be different.
For other people.
For other people.
Yes.
So it can be like other people, and also in your circumstances, maybe some other family, they don't have that financial capacity for only one person to work. So sometimes both chip in. When it comes to that, do you think that compared to your moral understanding, is it bad?
No, it's not bad. Let me give you a bit of an example here. Now, I'm not saying scratch your life and restart over. It's not going to be possible. But growing up, the one of the advice my dad gave me was that from 18 to 40, I should not chase money. I should seek understanding. I should seek knowledge. That's how I was brought up. If you do that, there is nothing holding you back from making enough money to take care of your family.
Mm-hmm.
And I am a living proof of that. I make enough money to take care of my family completely.
Okay.
So hold on.
Okay.
To your question, if you look at today, if you have individuals that are in the same circumstance, in a different circumstance whereby they are not able to provide and your wife has to chip in, the husband has to understand that, listen, I am asking you to help me. We are not sharing the bills.
So it's not the woman's responsibility in a situation whereby, okay, this is your cut.
No.
You pay 50.
Okay, and listen, I'm the man. I went to the family house. I went to another family and literally begged them to take their daughter to marriage. And then I would take this woman to my home.
I like this.
Expect her to sleep with me, cook for me, clean the house,
take care of your kids,
and take care of my kids. And then, hey, let's split the bill. Yeah. If a man showed up in my house to ask my daughter's hand, back in the days, before you married someone, your family had to go and do some investigation to understand who this family is, how they're structured.
Yeah, like when it comes to the Ghanaian
community
culture or whatever.
Yes, that's what we did. Do you wonder why they did that? They wanted to make sure their daughter wasn't going to a family that were murderers, drunkards.
That the child was going to be taken good care of. Yes.
So if I'm willing to come to your house and say, hey, I've seen a pretty flower in this home, I want to take the flower, plug it home. And when I take it home, I'm not just going to leave it to dry. I'm going to nurture. I'm going to put it in a vase, a beautiful vase. I'm going to have water it. I'm going to have the right type of dirt and everything, like making sure that it grows perfectly. And then the moment I bring it, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to put you in that corner there where there's no light. No sunshine. No, that's not what I want.
You're going to die.
They're going to die. So as a man, I mean, listen, you could come up with a million excuses why you want to split the bill with your wife. But what I would tell you is this: as a man, if you want respect at home, be the head of the house. The woman is the neck of the house. The man. So
without the neck,
where does the head goes? See, women don't understand the power that they have. Women have no idea the power they have. Right? Women have no idea the power that they have. And unfortunately, because they do not know, some women are talking about let's have equality and all of half. No, women have more. Women have always had more power than men. But because you don't know how to utilize sometimes the power that you have, let me tell you something. Every single man, I'm gonna say in tree, bemabia okoba ubunkutoje ansana.
Go in English again.
We want to convert that part into English. Okay.
It's mostly English.
But it's a proverb.
It's a proverb. Right? So
in essence, what that means is that a lot of from the proverb perspective, I'm going to try to put in layman terms, and it basically means that word for word. Before a man will exchange any sort of romantic activities in bed, they have to basically go on their knees. Not physical, this is a metaphorical perspective. Go on your knees and basically ask for permission. Right? The moment you don't do that, you're basically either raping the woman or going against invading her space.
Yes.
So that's what that means.
Honestly speaking, I'm really liking this because do you know why? And a lot of this has been missing for so long. And with this millennium world, men are routing, we want submissiveness, we want respect, we want this, we want that. I'm like, okay, fine. You see, this submissiveness, every woman can be submissive.
It's so
easy for a woman to be submissive. It's so easy for a woman to go to work and be like, babe, this is my paycheck. What do we do with it? Because guess what? she's been taken care of in all angles.
There you go.
Yeah, so like pretty much like what you were saying. So so would you say, so because the man's role is to protect and make sure the family is okay, and when a man works, his income is for the family. When the woman works, it's her income. Okay, fine. Now I'm trying to understand something. Nowadays, with this generation and this world that we're in, a lot of men are going to work and splitting 50-50 bills with their spouses, husbands, common law partners, whatever they call it. There's a lot of that going on. And then again, there's an issue of, I don't get no respect, she's not submissive. How does this two?
Yeah, can I come in?
How does this two? Like I get very confused, because to me, trust me, I feel like if my husband is protecting the security, providing for the family, automatically the submissiveness and everything comes natural.
So can I come in, please? I think what you're saying is you got it wrong. I think a lot of
I don't have it wrong. That's my opinion. That's
I think you got it confused. A lot of people, before they will split their bills, that means the person, they have tried as
other alternative.
Other alternative. So that respect, the submissive wasn't given. After the man tried to be the man, still the woman still didn't give that submissive that you were talking about. So they were like, okay, let's split the bills based on your actions, because a lot of men that I know,
let's split the bill because the woman is not being submissive or respectful.
You're respectful.
No. That's your responsibility as a man in the house. It has nothing to do with.
No, I mean.
So wait, if your kids are being, they're not listening. Well, you're not gonna give them food.
Can I come in here for a second?
Sure.
Yeah.
So the question she asked, and what you're saying, goes back to one thing. If you are not prepared for marriage, don't get married.
Don't get ready, because it's an extra responsibility.
Marriage, everyone is prepared. Most men are prepared for marriage.
Then you should not be
able to take care of your family.
That's what I'm saying. 98% of men are prepared to.
98%.
Yeah, only 2% are not.
Are you really listening to yourself?
Yeah, I'm telling you the truth.
No, is he really listening to himself?
I think he made 2% already.
Okay, I think it's the other way. 2% are ready.
No.
A lot of people, and a lot of them are also getting married, because I'm getting married because this one is pressure.
It's not
this
man.
one is getting married.
It's not man.
Because the thing is that, see, once you decide to take upon someone's daughter, that's another responsibility.
Let me tell you, we as Africans, let's talk about culture.
Okay.
We Africans, we expect to take care of our women. Most men, is part of our culture.
Can I interrupt you there for a second?
Please.
Technically speaking, it's not Africans. Europeans.
Europeans too.
South Americans.
Yeah.
Asians. It's even worse.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's not just Africa.
I mean, what I know.
So I grew up in a very highly dense Greeks and Italian, and I'm gonna tell you, and Portuguese, and I can tell you this: a lot of Italians, they don't play with their daughters.
Oh yeah.
So when you go and take a girl from one of those cultures, understand your responsibility before you come.
Yeah. That's
Same with the Jewish.
And they check you very well.
So I'm really sorry to tell, it's not just Africans. It's
not.
I'm Italian, so I know. So the thing is, what you're saying is true, but I just wanna and what you are saying.
No, and this is the thing though. This like what he said. Now this daughter you're going to go get from that house has lived a certain lifestyle standard the father has given her.
Yeah.
Now, as you're taking that woman from there, are you able to give her that life?
Yeah, we are able to give that.
Are you able to, provide?
Yeah, we are able to provide.
But you just said No, you're
You
not.
just said
said
no.
you're gonna split the bill.
You just
So-
said
No,
you're
I
gonna
didn't say
split
I'm
bill.
gonna-
You just
no.
said splitting bill and submissiveness and respect has nothing to do with.
No. What I'm
because
saying.
technically he's pretty much saying
No.
people are splitting bills
No.
because the woman is not submissive and she's disrespectful.
No.
It has nothing
No,
to
you
do
know
with.
what?
As a man, knowing your role in the house.
No, we are human beings, please. It's something that's happening. So there is a reason why it's happening.
Yes, it's happening.
So let me
Yes.
explain why those people are making those decisions.
Okay.
I've talked to people that before having this conversation, I did my research.
You did your research, but never come up with 98% of men are always ready. 2% of them are always ready.
No. I mean, those are selfish. Like, even a man.
That was
But
really,
the number was too big.
Really
Very high.
Oh, but
And I don't
20 is
think
not
so.
bad.
I don't believe so.
So,
8%.
so sometimes, as you are saying, like, we want all our women to take care of our women. I mean, can you believe?
Isn't it an honor to be able to take care of your family?
Yeah, it is. It is.
That's the only thing
It's
you're
a
supposed
great
to live for.
honor. That's what
It
you're
is.
supposed
It
to live
is.
for.
I mean, can you imagine me working and my woman is taking care of the kids at home and taking care of the home? But sometimes, as you are saying, women are not trained to do that these days because based on how they were
You
raised.
say trained though.
Oh, how will I say?
The upbringing.
I bring it. Oh yeah, sorry.
The upbringing
That
will be
because
different.
it's different. So they see that they can even make more than what you are bringing because they think.
But a woman making more does not mean that the man is not a man. The man is still a man.
That's what I'm telling you.
Because the man is still
because of
providing and still
materialistic
taking
stuff.
care of his responsibility. Does not mean that because the woman is making a lot, that should be belittling the man.
Yeah.
The man is still the man.
Let me tell you,
There's nothing like a small man.
as he said, as a man taking care of the woman, some women have different definitions.
When
Be
it
like,
comes to-
it can be like a paid mortgage.
When it comes to
I
taking
take care of
things.
food. I take care of things. But some women don't think that's only thing that you have to do. I buy you stuff. Maybe they want to buy their own big stuff, materialistic stuff. They look at their friends, what they are doing, buying stuff that they don't need. So they never give you that compliment of what you're doing. They always want more. So they would choose maybe to work. So
No, hold on. I think you're taking this the wrong line. Let me step you back for a sec, watch.
Yeah.
Okay, it's very simple. If you brought 10 women in this room right now
yeah.
and asked of them, you're in a situation whereby your husband is the provider. They pay for the mortgage, they pay for everything. Your job is that you work, you keep your own money, do whatever you want with your money. But you got to respect your husband. 9 out of 10, you know what they'll say?
We'll sign that agreement.
They'll sign that agreement.
Yes.
They won't even question you.
They won't question you.
I'm being honest with you.
That's the truth.
they will know what?
Women,
question
they
you.
won't question you.
Trust me. Do you know why?
Okay,
because
no.
in right now, and one of the things too is that, and when women have that opportunity, right? What happens is that, let's say, God forbid, the man loses his job or anything.
She'll be there to.
Trust me, this woman will just jump on board.
She'll be up at 2 a.m. in the morning praying for you.
I understand what you're
And
saying.
you know what?
but
She will still even ask you. She'll be the one to come to you. I know you're not working. Let me step in.
I understand what you guys
Yes,
are
but in a
saying. but you
situation
guys
whereby
are-
you've been splitting 50-50 with her from the beginning,
I think
when
you-
you lose your job, she does not care.
You
think you guys are real.
You see Pepe.
On the pepper, they'll push it all the side.
Yeah,
The pepper, is it the red or the green one?
I think you guys are reading the perfect story.
It's not the perfect story here.
I
That
believe
is the
what you're saying.
situation.
I believe That's how it has to be. But what's happening right now in the world, it's not all men's fault. I mean, you blaming all men.
No, it's not a blame. We're creating.
You guys are blaming
we're
us.
giving scenarios. It's not a blame.
Okay.
We're giving scenarios of like.
But hold on though. I said when you're not ready for marriage, why are you getting married?
You getting
What do
married.
you mean? I mean, why is it divorce
Marriage-
going on?
No.
Marriage is
Because are you telling me
responsibility,
that everything that happened because of men? That
No,
why
nobody's.
we weren't ready?
Wait, hold on. No, nobody's blaming men. Eh?
Let me even tell you the silliest thing that I feel like because of that, a lot of these men come not knowing their role. Because before they even go and ask the woman hand in marriage, during the wedding preparation, the woman is the one even contributing to buy her ring. I'm not joking. Some women are contributing to buy their own ring.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah, that's the problem.
That is a problem.
That one is a problem.
So if I'm a woman, that's a red flag for me.
It's a
Yeah, I mean, but those women that you're talking about, they even go, as you're saying, they even support to buy all this.
Why would you support to
I don't
buy your
understand.
ring? The man is to buy that ring and come and place it on your damn finger.
Yeah.
Why are you? If you're
So
supposed to
I know
pitch into
you're
something,
playing the devil's
you should be
advocate.
you should be pitching. If I'm pitching, I should be pitching on things like on my makeup because it's gonna be on my face.
Even the
Things
wedding.
like you know what I mean? Like maybe
But okay, so hold on. Remember the statement I made earlier on, right? Personally, like I said, my upbringing might be different from a lot of people. I was told to seek knowledge, go through school, find something I'm really good at, and focus on it. From 18 to 40, I should not be chasing after money. And I never chased after money. That's me. Now, yes, if somebody's past that,
didn't get that advice.
right? And I think the point of your show or your podcast is to help educate your audience.
Yes.
You should not be going after money between those age groups. Reason being is this. One, as mature as you think you are, you're not that mature. Because if you actually sit back and look back in your life, at the age of 18, some of the decisions that you made, you find out, oh my God, why did I make that decision? That is stupid.
That's stupid.
Right? So and this is the advice I got from home. Like I said, 18 to 40, I'm almost there. I have done nothing but look for knowledge, understanding, how to apply wisdom. That's what I've been looking for.
That's what you look for, yeah.
Yeah, that's all. And before a man chooses a woman,
Paid off.
you can't just say she's pretty. I like her buttocks. I love she have boobs. She have a pretty face. No.
So that's what people are going for nowadays.
Yeah.
It looks like
Listen to the advice my mom gave me before I got married. She said, all pretty, beautiful beauty can be bought at a store.
and it's true.
Yeah.
But the character,
Can never be bought.
So let me tell you something. You know what? You can find love at a brothel, but it comes with a price.
there you go.
You know that. But
You see that
but some people also will choose the one on the brothel because I mean it comes with a price one time.
exactly.
But the other ones that you bring home forever, it's
a
like
forever
forever
thing, yeah.
price that you're gonna pay. I mean, as you were saying, okay, let's go about the role of women. Trina, you can start.
No, like I said, he did mention already, the role of a woman is to what? Is to keep the home.
Yes.
It's to keep the home going,
Yeah,
keep the home running.
yeah, home
running. Now, you know, because most of the time, even if you go to like a lot of homes, right? A lot of, like he was saying, the man is out there working and making sure everything is being taken care of. The mortgage, bills, you know, if kids pay fees, daycare and other things are being taken care of. The role of the woman is to make sure the home is running smoothly.
Yes.
And so,
So in terms of, when you say in terms of running smoothly, she usually knows when the doctor's appointment is, when the PTA meeting is. She usually knows when soccer time is. Like it's always all over. Like even with me, and that I'm just, you know, with my son, I have like a calendar. There's everything on there, right? All I have to look is, okay, today is this and today is that. So to me, that's a role of a woman, to make sure things are running smoothly while the man is out there hustling. So when he comes home, He doesn't have to.
That should be his sanctuary, peace of mind.
Exactly. That should, he should be coming home to peace. My peace.
Okay, let me ask you. So why is it? Can you just describe and you gave me all these points? What was the challenges why women are all facing that?
Women are facing.
They are not doing all this.
And it still boils down to
no.
I'm serious.
We talk about men. I just want you to have a perspective of why women.
Okay,
are not,
and I'm telling you,
some women are not doing that.
I'm telling you.
Don't tell me. Don't use a man in it.
No.
Use
it
a
has
woman.
to, because you know why? When
Don't you like your bias?
No, I'm not being biased. When you guys were talking, you brought women in. So this is what I'm trying to say here. The woman's duty is make sure things are running smoothly in the house. Yeah. Okay. Now, some women do have a job too. Some women do work. Not every woman has the privilege to be a stay-at-home mom because the husband is earning enough. Okay, right? In some situations, either a woman is doing part-time to support in one sort of way or whatever. But then again, it's not her responsibility. She can decide to support. She can decide. It's her choice to support. Now, that's what he said. Without the neck, we are there to support.
So, with you...
Okay, we are there to support.
As a neck to support, why are women not doing that?
When you say women, how many of them have you seen?
I'm talking about 98%.
No, when you say, why are they not doing it? Because trust me, if a man comes to me right now, I'm telling you, if a man comes to me right now, okay, tell me, Trina, Furiwa Bedu, I want to marry you. When I marry you, this is what I want you to. I want you to take care of the home, make sure everything runs smoothly. While I go out, hustle, my money is our money. Your money is your money. This is the agreement. I will sign off. See, let me tell you something. Just by that, respect will come. Submissive. Every woman can be submissive. Every woman.
But every woman can be submissive. But you choose not to be.
Let me tell. No.
You choose not to be.
That's why I said every woman can.
Wait. But no, hold on. But you can say that though. Look. Okay. Watch. You're playing the chicken and the egg situation here. It doesn't work like that.
It doesn't work.
Okay.
It doesn't work.
Okay. So
I gotta speak for.
You play the devil's advocate. We get it. We understand it. It's okay.
That's what he's doing.
But we men, especially men in the Western world, a lot of us don't know what our role is. Let's all be honest with ourselves.
And that's true.
Okay, be honest with yourself. Because if you knew what your role was, there is no way you'll be in a situation that has been described here. So for example, growing up, I was told that first live with your parents, and then you get a condo, then you get a townhouse, then you get a single. That's how I was told.
Like a process.
Yes, it's a process. You don't jump from 1 to 10. There's no such thing. That's how I was brought up.
That's where the frustration sets in, because you jump
in too quickly.
And
wait, hold on. I was told that I was born alone and I'm gonna die alone. So you know what that means? I'm not too worried about what somebody else is doing. Life is a marathon, not a race. So if you are doing, I don't care. And now if I can learn something from you, I will learn. But whatever you do, couldn't care less about it. My focus is Cobby, and that's
it. So decision making, as you said, as from condo to even with your woman and your wife, or those decisions can even be bigger problems.
How?
Sometimes you never heard about those decisions that a woman wants to just jump to.
It's a conversation. You gotta explain why we're doing this.
This still boils down to a woman knowing his role. Let's say as I'm sitting here right now, you come to me and say, you know what, after we get married, I've had things in plan. This is what I have. I have about $50,000 and I want us to put it down. I said, which woman is going to argue over that? My brother, answer that question for me.
That woman
Which
has not been born
woman
on this, she
will
wasn't born of a woman.
She wasn't born of a woman. Which woman will say, okay, we are going to buy a house, we're buying a property, we are investing in something, and I disagree.
So,
first of all, her money is not even part of it.
So whenever her money is part of it,
No. Wait, no. This is where the man is taking charge and being the leader.
That's what makes you a leader.
Yeah. So anytime
that doesn't mean the woman cannot support financially.
Yes.
That's not what it means. But she shouldn't be forced.
What's the funny thing? When a woman actually should be like, okay, well, what can I do to be part of this? That's what how women think.
You know what? Yes, once you're doing it, a woman sits down and be like, oh, where can I help? What do you need help with?
How can I contribute?
And when a woman comes in asking, what do I need help with? They do it with joy.
Yes.
Because you know why? They're not being told, this is your cut, or this is your part of it, or this is your portion.
Listen, you will never win this argument, especially with me, because my compass is literally broken to the point whereby you're not going to win this argument.
A lot of men are looking at you guys.
No, they can.
There should be a lot of this men in this world.
It's very simple and listen.
Because trust me, all this respect, submissiveness. Trust me, if you know your role as a man, that thing will just come with full force. You will not even need to ask for it. Honestly speaking, you won't ask for it.
So it's based on condition.
No, it's natural. Natural flow or order.
It's a natural flow.
Natural flow of order.
It's not a condition. But you said it's a condition.
It's not a condition.
It's not a condition.
Watch. Like, let's go from a biblical perspective, right? Man was made before woman. Woman is the last creature that I'm talking about biblically, so please don't take my word the wrong way. Man was the first creature, and then God made woman from the rib
of a
man. So when you're going out there to find a woman that is actually going to make your rib full or whole, rather than find a woman that's going to actually pull it out.
Okay, so you know that there is some women like that.
Of course.
That's what I wanted you guys to say. So you were blaming.
She said every single woman can be submissive. When you have the right man in the picture.
And you also have a right woman in the picture.
And the thing is that, let me ask you something though. You need to also understand a lot of these women that have been like this, they've been forced to be like that.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah, you can use your past
listen, it's not a past relationship thing. Listen, it has nothing to do with relationship.
Wait. Let me help him. Hey, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Before you become a driver, you go through processes. You go through the road. You go through the test, the visual test. Then you go through the road test, and then you get your permit. When you're doing your road test, what are your point of references?
It's based on what your part, the one that you've been through.
So every single person is shaped by the experiences.
So
our experiences shapes us. It does.
But
what I'm trying to say.
No, Trina, wait.
No, you did cut me off. So
no. What she said, Trina, let me say. As a driver, when you have an accident, what happens?
In what terms? Do I panic emotionally, physically? What are you describing?
When you have a car accident,
you panic.
You get hurt. You get hurt.
Okay.
It's the same as relationship. You go through therapy. If you are not fit, you don't drive again.
Okay.
So as someone who's been through it, you have to go through therapy and know that I'm starting again.
But why are you going to therapy though? What was the purpose of it? What was the purpose of going to therapy?
So what was the purpose of going to therapy? As a driver, you go to a physio.
No, wait, listen to your statement. The statement you're making.
Because when you get an accident, depending on what injuries you have, will determine what kind of therapy you'll be going for. Yeah. You could be going for physio, you could be going for counseling, you could be going for emotional.
It could be mental, emotional stress, physical.
So medical. It could be what?
No, let me finish my analogy. Because you are not getting it.
Yeah, please.
As you have an accident, you are hurt. You go to physio. When you recuperate or you get well, you come back to drive. The same as relationship. When you are hurt from that relationship, you have to go to therapy. When you are ready to go to another relationship, a new relationship, then you get into it. So you can't use your past and come to that relationship and tell me that you were hurt. So everything.
Then you are not a human being.
Then you're not being realistic to yourself. Because you know why? No, you're not being real.
We human beings. Let me give you a better quick example here. Every single creature on this planet, except human beings, when they are born with something.
Yeah.
Knowledge of their past. What I mean by that, look at a donkey, look at a sheep. What does the parent do? The most important, have them stand up.
Yeah.
And everything else, they're good at. Human beings, gotta slowly teach them every little thing.
Yeah.
So guess what? Your analogy doesn't ring.
Yeah, but you told me that
it
because
doesn't.
of what you passed through.
It's not. I wasn't gonna. You didn't let me finish.
Okay, you go.
Because I was trying to say that a lot of these women they become quote unquote strong, or as people
they're
see
forced
them,
to.
they're forced to. Okay, they've had to deal with. I don't want to say human beings. They've had to deal with animals.
Emotional trauma.
Emotional
Animals.
trauma.
What do you mean animals?
Yeah, some human beings are not human beings.
No, but don't
they
say
belong in the zoo.
What are you talking about? Why ever use that word?
But that's the truth.
I mean, if you have that mindset.
Listen. Hold on.
I mean,
if you behave
like a human
as a snake, walks like a snake, act like a snake, you might be a snake.
Exactly. You get what I mean? So a lot of them.
Okay.
So I'm only trying to tell you that. Listen though. Let's say you see you come across, let's say, a single mother who's been struggling raising his own child, her own child. You need to understand something, that she's been that strong. She had to be that way to be able to raise his or her child, or even a man too. You get what I mean? So you coming in and all of a sudden telling her, oh, you need to be this and you're not even protecting and providing for her.
Why should she stop?
Why should she stop what she's doing?
Yeah, so everything.
Okay, so if
what,
you've come across me,
everything.
I'm expecting that you will lift some burdens off me.
Of course.
Yeah.
Instead,
So you bring
you're
your burdens.
Everybody has a burden.
Yeah, so I have a burden.
Either good, bad, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Okay,
is.
so
you expect 100% from me, but you.
No, we are not talking about 100% here. We are not even talking about numbers here.
No, I'm just asking.
We're talking about how sometimes people look at some women or some men and they go like, oh, this man is this or this woman is this, and he needs to be submissive.
Men love women. So everything that you guys say,
but I'm still coming down to.
We do everything for you.
I am still coming down to this.
Yeah.
Have it in mind today. Everyone should listen. Every woman can be submissive,
but they choose not to be.
Wait, let's go to the Bible. What you just said.
Yeah.
Bible says, man, love what? Your woman. Woman, obey.
Obey.
Yeah.
If the man doesn't love the woman, there's no.
There was nowhere in the Bible that said the woman should love the man.
There was in the Bible.
Was there a place in the Bible that said a woman should love the man?
Let him give an example.
There was nowhere.
No, let him give the example.
There was in the Bible that a man loves.
I mean, this is not a Bible channel, but then we're trying to. No, there was nowhere.
We're pulling references from different places.
A reference. It's a history book. It could be. It's also religious. There was a man in the Bible that loves the wife. Everything that he did as you did. At the end, the wife betrayed her.
Who is this man?
What are you talking about?
Samson?
Oh, Delilah. Which one are you talking about?
There are many people in the Bible.
But you can't just make a reference. We actually put a name. You don't want to give the name. Like, what is this?
What kind of man is this?
Delilah.
So Samson and...
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. You're taking the story out of context.
The story does not add up. But no, let's be honest here, Cobby. Let's be honest here. And to me, I feel like, you know what, that's the truth. Because I just, I just believe as a man, you should know your role in your home. And the woman, you should also know your role and your place in your home.
Yes.
Because I realize that nowadays, some of the men are doing the woman's role, and some of the women are doing the man's role.
Reverse roles.
Vice versa. We should know our roles in our homes, marriages, and even boyfriend-girlfriend relationship. It starts from there. You should know your role.
Okay, thank you. I think roles can also be dynamic, as you're saying. Sometimes men can also take care of kids, and the woman can also work.
That's okay.
Isn't it? What do you think?
So if you want to play with reversal roles, then don't come back and tell anyone that my wife is not respecting me.
Oh, my wife is not.
So you think
submissive.
like that? The wife will respect you?
No, I'm just saying. So,
He's making.
No, I'm just.
Watch. So in this situation, the woman is the one who wanna ask for the husband's hand in marriage, right?
We are not Indian.
Oh, some women also will ask.
No, I'm asking because you see what?
Well, nowadays
It's a
women
context,
are proposing to the men.
which is so wrong in so many
Very
different
wrong.
shapes and forms. I'm not even gonna go there. But you see, when you make a statement, I want to understand where the statement is coming from.
Okay, let me tell you something. Let me give you something. Let's say a woman had a child. She used to work. She's on matrimonial leave. She makes more money than
The husband, okay?
the husband.
Okay.
So, the husband should stay home. She will go back to work. Is it bad? Is it moral?
Can I ask you a question? Have you ever given birth before?
Yes. Oh, you mean?
What? Did you say yes?
He said yes. You should be asking me that question.
No, there's a reason I'm asking him that.
This man is saying a woman should go back to work after how many months?
This is what I'm asking the question.
Like, I don't understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, what you are talking about?
Do you know how long it takes for a woman's body
to
happens.
recover? It will take you about a whole year, about the same time you used to conceive.
No. What
Like,
you guys are
9
saying,
months.
I just want you guys to be real. Everything that you're talking about traditions. But I'm talking about what's happening.
We also
right
understand that there are
There are some circumstances where a lot of people,
whereby
they switch roles.
So watch. If my wife is pregnant right now, and because of duress and tiredness and what she's going through, I have to cook. What the heck am I standing there doing? I'm gonna go cook.
That one. I mean, even we.
you're just being a supportive.
I'm supporting her.
You're just being a supportive husband.
Yeah, we do it.
See, in my house, I have one job: vacuum. My wife will never vacuum
Because she doesn't like it.
She tells me, Cobby, unfortunately, that's a man's job, and I'm like, okay, I'll go vacuum. I'm not even gonna argue. You will never come and catch me in the washroom, clean the washroom. If she asks, hey, babe, my period is coming and I'm in pain.
I'm in crying.
Can you help me?
Yeah.
Sure.
But
what I'm trying to tell you is this. The example you're giving is that a woman gives birth, and because she's earning more income, she's forcing herself to go back to work.
She shouldn't have to
Oh,
force
it's not
herself
forcing.
But what you're saying describes that.
It happens here. What I'm saying is
In the US, it's 6
happens.
months.
Yeah.
Women have to go back to work.
3 months.
Okay, in Canada, you have a
It's
year.
18 months.
Yeah.
So which example are you giving us?
Yeah, I know some people that the wife went back to work and the man stayed home.
Because the woman makes more money.
Yeah, because
Okay.
I just feel like
After what? After the maternity
6
leave?
months.
after the maternity leave
After
is
the
18 months. no?
18
So
months.
after 18
And
months.
so maternity leaves can be like, okay, the woman maybe 1 year.
But you know, I know,
See, if it was
some
me,
men.
if it was me, I'll take a double job.
Yeah.
If it's me, I
I
will
know
not let my
some
wife
men
go back.
that will never stay home.
Yeah, I'll let my wife go.
Yeah,
I'll
but
take
some
2
do.
jobs. I'll take 3 jobs.
Yes, I know some do, but I know there are some men that will be like, even if you make $1 million
But,
an hour,
but you have to
I will
listen to
still
your,
go to
I-
work.
I'll go to work. Why would I
Why
want to
can't
stay
you
home?
listen to your
There are
wife?
some people will be like,
Why
I'm
can't
still
you
the
listen to your
man. I
wife?
still want to
Do
take care of my
do you have any idea
family.
how boring it is for you to stay at home for a man?
Yeah, so the man is sacrificing there.
What sacrifices?
It's boring at home.
Why don't you go out and do some work?
Oh, no. What you, I mean,
Maybe I don't understand the example. But you see, listen.
I don't understand what he's trying to say.
I
you
wasn't.
don't understand. You know what I'm saying.
No, I don't know what you're saying. So don't
So
try and tell me I know what I'm
watch. Hold on.
I don't know what you're saying.
Don't be
I'm
honest.
trying. There are some men that go, like, you know, because the woman makes a lot, the woman goes back to work after maternity, and the man stays back and take care. Because there are circumstances whereby they've made calculations. They realize that, hey, if you go back to work, it's actually gonna be beneficial to the whole family than me going back to work.
So let's say the woman is the doctor.
Yes.
right? Whereby there's sufficient income. But you see, here's the thing though. If we were to actually start off the right way, financial education should have been imprinted in our mind from the get-go before we had a child. You should be able to live off enough savings for 2 years when you're not working. 2 years. The average person live paycheck to paycheck because we don't want to learn.
Yeah, I mean, that's how most it is.
But it's not supposed to be like that.
It's not supposed
Because
to be like how it is.
watch, people who are working today, they don't put in money into TFSA, no money into RSP, RPP. There's so many ways for you to diversify, play with money, stocks. People don't. You see, here's the thing, right? A lot of us, we don't plan. We are reactive. So because we are reactive, in the weird ways that instead of you say, you know what, back to my example, get a condo, save up enough money, build enough equity, and let's get a townhouse. Then build up enough equity, and let's get a single. Instead of not going through the process and you jump it, you put in yourself, you set yourself for failure completely. But if you went through the proper process, I'm telling you, you'll be more happier, you'll live longer, and you have to worry about all the stress. But because you didn't, a lot of time we are forced to be in the situations that it's not beneficial for us.
Yeah, great. I think we will end here.
This was a great topic, honestly speaking. I really, really wanted to hear a man's perspective when it came to like the man's role and the woman. Because for the longest time, we've just been hearing all of this. Oh, women nowadays are not submissive. They're not respectful. They're not this, you know. And it's just important that as we get married and get into relationship and begin to live with our spouses, we know what our role is as a woman and what the man's role is as a man. And I'm so glad that you were able to come today and, you know, touch on these topics. And thanks for all those lovely points and ideas. It was great.
It was great.
It was great.
Thank you, Cobby.
Thanks for coming.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure.
Great.